Hey guys, I'm filming in my bathroom again, and we're gonna be reading the Scariest Things Press Up Down. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video. We have I don't know what that word is. I think it's a dog or something with some anger issues. He loves to play with his stuffed animals by attacking them, shaking them, like he's a terror with the rat and starting to hump them. I get that humping is a dominant behavior in dogs, but it still makes him look like a violent rapist. Anyway, when he's mad at one of us, usually before we are leaving him behind, when we go somewhere, he will get one of his toys, beat the crap out of them, and start humping them. The implication is basically that is what I do to you if I were a larger dog. He loves to steal pairs of dirty panties and lick the private part area. What am I saying is that my dog were a person, he'll be a registered um offender, a bad offender. Yeah, that is creepy. Like, what if your dog did that when if he was mad at you and your dog like did that? Like seriously, like if that dog was human, he'll be like a straight up rapist. Like no doubt about it, he'll be a rapist. My cock My Cocker Spaniel has one particular snore that sounds like a little demon child laughing in the middle of the night. I hear he at the foot of my bed, and my eyes just like fly open. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Guys, I am about to. No, no. Okay, I'm just gonna. No. Okay. Okay, Sarah, come in here. Come on. Okay, a few years back, I was lying in my bed trying to get some sleep. I heard the faintest little snore across the room, and I instantly froze in terror. Carefully, I cocked my head up in off my pillow and stared into the pitch black closet and sits across from me. I was positive that the sound had come from the corner of the room. There was an evil dwarf hiding in my closet, just waiting for me to fall asleep. And then I remembered my red snake was up on my shelf by my closet in the case. I fell down. It was just a cute little snake sneeze. Snake sneeze like that? Okay. Well, they both freaked me out because I hate snakes. Okay, these stories are freaky. I have a pet snake, ball python for those curious. The thing with him is that he always looks for the warmest place he could find, which is usually in your clothing. I usually don't care if he wants to curl up in my shirt, but one time I dozed off and wrapped him around my private area. 15 minutes later, he's been freaking scary seeing your man meet in the same position as your my sheep feed him. Ooh, that's nasty. A friend had a mastiff that he said went nuts in the middle of the night and actually tried to drag him off his bed by the pajamas when he wouldn't get up. He said it took him 2 hours to calm the dog down and get back to sleep. The next morning he found his truck window smashed and bunch of stuff stolen out of his truck. Listen to your dog. Life lesson, you guys. Listen to your dogs. But that's creepy. Why would your dog try to drag you out of bed? Oh, and if you don't know, it's just a reflection from my mirror. Why would your dog try to drag you out of bed? And if your dog's that violent, you need a new dog. Seriously. I I had a dog. I had this dog for 14 years. She was my baby when all my friends were having real babies. I had crushed when she died. I was crushed when she died. Fast forward a couple years and I was living on my own. And I still had them. Two young cats. I kept a picture of the dog on my wall, and a female in my castle climbed on the couch, touched her picture of the dog with her paw, and looked at me. She never did this with any other pictures, nor has she since with any other pictures. This one with my dog. So this one is not like scary. It's like really touching. Unless she's trying to say that the cat want to kill her dog. Stared at me until I woke up and let her out. There's nothing like that you are being watched this year coming to the googling, opening your eyes and seeing your dog's face completely devoid of expression watching you. No. If my dog watches me, he's leaving the exact same day. Stared at me until I woke up and let her out. There's nothing like that feeling. Ugh, really? He stares at me like this all the time, and also this. My dog would stare at the wall and just bark. It would at least for like 10 and 15 minutes. It would so forget that our house was haunted. Apparently, it's a sign of Sizer. My cat yawned raped me once. What? I did it to him all the time because the face he put is hilarious, but I didn't realize he was so smart enough to do it back. He was laying on my chest and just chilling, and I yawned a big, deep yawn. When my mouth closed, I found that he had put his paw in my mouth and I was giving me that clearly said, "See, blank, how do you like that?" My bearded dragon does this thing where she bulges her eyes out. It's normal for them to do it when they're shedding, but she looks like she's possessed by Satan every time she does it. Ooh. When I was younger, we had a bull mastiff boxer mix. My sisters and I were playing video games one afternoon, and we looked out of the room to see Max, our dog, standing in the hall just staring at us. After 3 seconds of awkward eye contact, he started peeing everywhere. Once he had drained his entire bladder, he turned around and waddled away down the hall and downstairs and fell asleep on the landing. No, yep, that dog's possessed. My cat woke me up by licking my nipple. Wow. I had my pet sunfish. When it got dark in the apartment, she would sometimes catch a glimpse of her reflection in the glass. What she got her mad, she would flare out her gills and turn a brilliant red and green color. I just finished watching Insidious. Who watches Insidious? Like, seriously, that movie is like scary. It freaked me out. For the time I was walking to the bathroom when I saw Sunny bright red glowing hair girls and looking possessed gave me chills. Ugh. I have cats, so everything. The unblinking stares, the alert eyes darting and revented on a visible object, and the random bolting through the house with no provocation in the middle of the night. Wow, these people really have some possessed animals. So, there's a room in our place that we don't want our cat going in. The person that sleeps and it has allergies. And one time, I actually left the door open and let the cat go, and someone else immediately closed the door. Not knowing that the cat was in there, I opened it to get the cat, only to turn around and see it right behind me. Apparently, my cat can teleport. Okay, obviously this person must be very young because obviously there's a ghost cat in your house or something. Your cat can't teleport. As he has magic powers, then you'll probably get a lot of money. But I wouldn't just use your cat to get money. My cat just literally scraped my feet. Waking up during the thunderstorm with my 100 dog 2 inches from my face because he was scared of the thunder. He was like a splinter cell sinking up into my bed and blah. I have no idea he was there. Loud thunder rustled my sleep up a bit, and the first of my senses to wake up was the feeling of breath hitting my face. Opening my eyes to his beast, basically snout to snout, and near his black darkness scared the freak out of me. Okay. One of my cats gets protective of me. If I have a guest over and set up the guest bed for them, the guest spends the night in one, two places, either at the foot of my bed, watching my bedroom door attentively to make sure my guest doesn't try murdering me in the night or sleeping on the table. And the guest bed staring at my guest the entire time. I have numerous guests wake up to my large cat sitting there and staring back at them like he's judging them. Every time they rolled over and cracked their eyes in the night, the cat was staring back at them. It spooks people because it looks it's like he never sleeps and just watches them the whole night. If they can make it through one night without killing me, the cat chills and divides its time between cuddling me and cuddling my guest. My in-laws' male cat melts their female cat hamster while maintaining strong eye contact with me as if it says, "You're next." Okay, I am done here. These animals have some serious problems. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. But if you are not new to my channel, then just give that like button. But if you're new, you know what to do. Love you all.